New Zealand where some of my friends were born, and has a lot of nature for you to discover. However, when you step foot on the country, you have no idea that deep underground beneath your feet is a bubbling pool of hot, thick magma. And this is what would happen if a supervolcanic eruption happened again. 26,500 BC, in Rotorua, New Zealand, a sleeping giant named Taupo erupted with a force unlike anyone's ever seen. Like Taupo and Yellowstone I talked about in the last couple of videos, the Taupo supervolcano put the entire planet into a decade-long winter. But the parts that were most affected was Australia. I mean, sure, Taupo is in New Zealand and all, but Australia is a pretty big country. And another thing, as I was saying, the east coast of Australia got most of the destruction, while Taupo and, Rotorua and New Zealand got some of it, yes, but this place here got most of it. And it affected most places of the east coast, like Townville, Mackay, Rockhampton, Caboolture, Sunshine Coast, Brisbane. You throw it out there. I don't care what. You throw it out there. All this got affected. Most people died in this place. And if it ever does erupt again, it'll do the exact same thing, but 2 times more worse. Brisbane and Caboolture will both get buried with a full kilometer of all that stuff, while the Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast, along with all the other places, will be buried beneath 1 meter. Then it will spread down to Indonesia, where Bali, and all everywhere, including Antarctica. Antarctica will get the most affection, because not only is it cold now, but it's the coldest country in the entire planet. So if Taupo yet to erupt again, this place and people who live in it are in big trouble, because not only it's freezing cold, but during volcanic winters, that place can freeze up to at least negative 25 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, you hope that none of this happens, but don't get too panicked yet. Don't leave this part yet, unless if you're going on vacation, but that's okay. Actually, well, I almost forgot, you can't leave because of coronavirus. So that's even worse, because if this volcano erupts, not only will it just kill everyone here, but no one can even leave because of coronavirus. I completely forgot that coronavirus was that coronavirus could affect this. But don't get too panicky yet. Don't just literally dive down and get coronavirus. That's not healthy. This will, like Yellowstone, this eruption will only happen in the next 100,000 years or so. Also, I haven't pointed out that the Tasman Sea, along with the Great Barrier Reef, will get completely polluted with magma rocks and raining ash and ashfall as well. With the Tasman Sea getting most of it, because it's halfway between the Australian Capital Territory and the southern part of New Zealand. The Great Barrier Reef, however, will get some of it, but not as much. But marine life will still die in this and will heavily suffer. Along with the Great Australian Bight, the Southern Ocean, which is near Antarctica, by the way, and every other ocean to ever exist, including the Black Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Oh, I almost forgot in the last 2 videos, like with Taupo and Yellowstone, they will do the same thing as Taupo. And also Greenland will be in big trouble as well. Because like Antarctica, Greenland is also cold. And Yeah, but yeah. But thankfully, it's less colder during volcanic winters, reaching up to negative 10 degrees Celsius. It's still cold though, so don't get too enjoyed yet. And you guys might be like, Alex, it's gonna be winters. We're gonna have snowball fights and stuff. Well, I wouldn't get too excited like that though. Because if you think about it, volcanic winters are really deadly. And whenever you try to have a snowball fight, you can just easily get killed if you're not careful. So, yeah, you can't have any snowball fights, no nothing. Just hope you can survive this. But, like I said, it'll be very unlikely, so let's enjoy all the parts of the east coast of Australia and New Zealand while we can.